Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fableheim and Iratus, Wrath of the Necromancer on Eternal Harvest 5. We resume the rise of the Supreme Lord of the Dead through the catacombs. We have quite the path before us, and that is, one, very linear. There is going to be no more zigging and no more zagging. On the other hand, it's also quite frightening. Our first combat of today is horrifying. This is a full elite combat. This is an elite worm. I'm not scared at all, followed by another elite combat. Great. But last time, we found a very peculiar item, courtesy of Iratus's sacrifice. And I was going to put it on this fallen Dhampir, whose name comes courtesy of Richard Gledhill. Thank you very much. I put out the call for names for the fallen Dhampir, and I got 3 excellent suggestions, so it was very, very hard to pick which one I wanted to use. But we'll be going with Faura Ul, which is from the DC Comics, the villainess, a primary villainess of Superman. And she was a sub-commander in some sort of army, and she was incredibly loyal to her general, which is one of the things that made Richard think about her. But when I was looking into more details about Faura, she had this quote that I really liked. And it was, "You are weak, son of El," referring to Superman's real name. "Unsure of yourself. The fact that you possess a sense of morality, and we do not, gives us an evolutionary advantage. And if history has proven anything, it is that evolution always wins." And it does in the end. So, we have our very own commander, Faura. Now, I was going to give her the hero's blood. And because I was going to do that to manipulate the stacks of ignition that I talked about last time. But Scott, the person who told me about the ignition stacking, pointed out something really good. And that was that if our plan, if our grand scheme is to one-shot the final boss, kill them in one turn, I kinda need to give this to a Blood Phantasm. I kinda do. So, what I've done instead is I've still given Faura max initiative to outpace the other two, and I've given her the Halo of Chaos. Every so often, the Halo of Chaos will roll plus 30% damage, and we can use that instead to apply a higher damage ashes than Israfel or Red Sonja are capable of. Because we have spent all of my Digger Souls, we have full purples on good old Faura, and 1 more blue on Israfel, and 1 more blue and epic on Red Sonja. The plan is coming together beautifully. I was going to have a good Baron here. He's currently chilling in the arena, but as you can see, this combat calls for quite a few blocks and wards. The main thing I'm concerned about is that because the Warden will probably be the last thing standing, I'm a bit afraid that we're going to lose the battle of attrition, and he'll be able to break our blocks before we're able to kill him. And so I don't want him to kill any of our Dhampirs, so that's why we have the Horned One the Third instead of good old Baron Rivendare.
Skeleton will clean up this mess later.
We have quite low on mana, so we will still be using the Archmage's Pendant and everything else. I do want to apologize. This video is going to be released later than planned, but that's because Monster Train dropped a public beta test that I was not expecting. So this video is delayed by like a day, I think. Not a big deal in the grand scheme of things, but I just wanted to address that. So yeah. Now what?
It embellishes my undead features, no?
We'll spiderweb this fight. So we are fighting something we have never, ever, ever seen before. And that is, of course, the failed experiment. Wow. Sitting at an overwhelming 150 to 192 attack damage. Now, the weakness of the failed experiment is that he actually has low accuracy. But that, in Eternal Harvest 5, apparently, translates to 82% accuracy, so there is a very high chance that he connects with us, which is incredibly unfortunate. 0% evasion, so he's not going to evade, 0 ward and block, which is nifty, 43 armor and 43 resistance. At the start of its turn, if it has less than 25% vigor, it self-destructs, dealing 100% magical damage to all minions, does not leave any parts and self-destructs, and cannot miss. This is very similar to the Automaton's attack, except slightly ever more frightening. So how do we respond? Of course, it is with infectious lunacy.
Madness manifest.
And look at that. 30% increased damage from the Halo of Chaos. The dark gods of RNG wish for us to slay this
Terror
fiend.
will overflow.
27 true damage. And of course, as discussed, whenever an application of ignition is applied with the ashes, all further applications will be with the same
Now
damage
that's gonna
value.
leave a mark.
It's gonna be great. And that was why I gave her the Halo. I'm actually low on Wrath, really.
Ooh, this will do nicely.
We might need to actually construct the abode. So the failed experiment should move up. Oh! I didn't think... Oh, that's good to know. It's terrifying, but it's good to know. So it actually took the damage and then checked its health after that. I thought that it would check its health, then take the damage, so that we could kill it next turn without it exploding. But hey, that's where we have wards.
Perish.
I'm sure the Horned One didn't feel anything at all. 23 true damage. Not bad, not bad. Let's just heal up real quick. Look at this Damahe. It's beautiful. That is less so. And admittedly, I didn't consider that.
Strength through pain.
There's a world where Israfel falls over here. Okay. Okay. No, wait. Okay. Okay. We're fine. We're fine.
Make them suffer.
It didn't seem like we're fine, but we're fine, trust me. So, I was concerned because I needed the Horned One to do a multitude of things there. One, I needed him to heal up, which is pretty important. 23 times 15, 230. 5 times... He's dead, right? 230. Half of 230 is 115, so he should be dead. According to my quick math, he's dead. Okay. Now we just stab this a lot. Maybe we should have brought the Baron. Yeah, there we go. Probably should have brought the Baron, all things considered. There's not a whole lot of stuff I can do against this guy, except poke him a lot. Okay, lesson learned. I think I still have a legitimate concern about about our fair ladies running out of block, but I don't think it's that much of a concern. Wow, this thing's gonna take forever to kill. I'm pretty sure he can only attack these two positions. Like, this is his only attack that he has. I'm fairly certain.
Madness manifest.
So it's an infectious lunacy. And poke him down little by little.
My kingdom comes.
Yeah, the Baron would have been a better choice here. But lesson learned, you know? I was just afraid for our lady's safety, because losing the ashes is not something I'm interested in. Our chances of finding them again are probably not particularly high. Oh, I probably should have healed. I'm literally just running it down mid with the Q. Just holding it. Just spamming on
Carve
turn.
open their husks.
Oh, hey, we've actually killed a Warden. But hey, we've actually killed a Warden. Good times.
Another step towards my eternal kingdom.
But would you look at that? The Salamander skin. What a waste of an item. Any character that attacks this minion receives 40 magic damage. I don't like these reflect things, especially since they... Excuse me. Resistance reduces the damage they deal. So in the grand scheme of things, it usually doesn't do a whole lot of damage. We're picking up with our 3 points, Calcination Mastery. Iratus gains 15 spell power for 1 battle after
Through
using...
transformation, the will becomes free.
Calcination. Does not stack. Hey, Iratus. You want some more experience, bro? We're now heading towards Fod. Okay. Living armor. I think I keep the horned one here. I'm actually not sure. The Reaper would be a pretty big deal here. What if I greed it out? Let's try it. That's not normally a word I want to say. Like, my concern, the reason I want the bone golem here is because I'm pretty sure the living armor... Yeah, the living armor is going to murk me. So I think we just keep the horned one.
It's no goal, but it will do.
We'll calcinate to restore some of our mana. And distill. So we're going in with double buffs against living armor, Blade Mistress, Elite Stormcaller, and Elite Sorceress. Now, I'm actually not sure what the priority is here, because everything here is terrifying. She's the most terrifying. Do you have any evasion, lady? Oh, okay. Do you have any evasion, lady? No. I can probably kill her in one turn. Did you get damage? Please tell me you got damage. No. Okay. I think I still have to kill the Blade Mistress, but I need to remove this. I need to remove your ward. I feel like I need to actually spread out my damage. Which is very unusual because I don't like doing that. But I think I need all three to hit all three different targets so that I can dispel next turn. Okay.
Ah, your frail bodies fail you.
Who said that I was just someone who runs it down mid? 55 evasion, so we need Israfel to connect. Because I can't miss any of these. So next turn, now I can dispel any buffs. I'm not sure why she did that. And then I can kill... That's why I wanted the bone golem, by the way. Hey, I made the correct call. Goodbye. So that gets rid of the buff that the magic spell applied on the living armor. It gets rid of the mark on the Blade Mistress, and it gets rid of all of the stacks from the Stormcaller, and now we literally just dump damage into the Blade Mistress. Like, I have no choice. I have to try and kill the Blade Mistress right now. And I don't think I'm going to. The horned one might die here. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Okay. I think I need to spread out my damage here. Can I kill this if I go in? The sorceress is making things very complicated. I'm gonna go for the Stormcaller with Infectious.
Madness manifest.
I know that increases his damage, but I'm gonna try and go for the kill. Because the Stormcaller is gonna take damage here.
Enough left to reanimate.
Oh, he lives at 30. Okay, he marked a useless target. That's good. Okay, good. Ooh, he died. This is a little sketch, but it might just be okay. No, we play it safe. Play it safe.
End of magic.
And then I have to burn the Blade Mistress.
Take everything from those who defend it.
Alright. Can I kill her? I'm pretty sure if she hits the Horned One who's at full health, the Horned One is
This
dead.
will be your end.
And I'm pretty sure if the Sorceress removes the debuffs, the Blade Miss... Ooh. Did I just survive because the AI is terrible? Is absolutely atrocious? I think I did. Oh, thank you. Thank you, AI. I've kind of lost count of how close the Horned One has been to dying this entire fight. It's at least 3. A solid 3 times the Horned One almost fell over. Oh, we did it, team.
There will still be enough left to reanimate.
Ooh. The Reaper might have made this easier, but maybe not. I don't know, because this Baura ran out of everything, basically.
One more for the stockpiles.
Oh. It's fine. It's fine. We did it. We're alive. Okay.
That's
scary.
the winning side.
That's pretty scary. Baura? I guess you're okay there. The Horned One. Some armor. Sure. Israfel is good. And Red Sonja, also good. I'm gonna try this now. I want to try it real bad. I've been wanting to try it. Salamander skin, goodbye.
Behold my work.
I have beholden it. Kinda want it like that. Time to sack another Dark Knight. So, you know, if I could get a second Hero's Blood, that would be just fantastic. I'll take a foot, too. That'd be cool. Second Hero's Blood, anybody? Maybe? Okay. That's pretty good. The Drop of Divinity increases all damage dealt by 15%, reduces all damage received by 15%. First things first, I didn't know it was possible to get the Drop of Divinity on the 4th floor anymore. Second things second. Oh. It's not quite as much as the Halo when it rolls well, but it's consistent. And I'll trade the consistency for the randomness. Elite. Failed Experiment. Elite. Shadow Elf. Elite. Conjuress. Elite. Spell Thief. Okay, hold on. We can do this, but there are a few changes I need to make first.
Ah, the smell of successful alchemy.
So we'll be equipping the Warding Pendant over the Archmage's
Finally, this item finds its way into my capable hands.
Pendant. We'll be equipping the Bloody Horns over the Glass Dagger. And I guess we're equipping that. I really want to keep the Glass Dagger, but I'm pretty sure that I need this extra Wrath generation for my team full of Wrath things. So we should start combat with plus 22, plus 10. Let's make this. Headhunter. Now, the Headhunter I haven't played in a while. He hasn't shown up in a few series, but my favorite build with the Headhunter is either one YOLO solo Headhunter, where you have the Boiling Blood, and then you give him the Vampire Fangs, which you can kind of circumvent now using the potion, but the Vamp Fangs cannot be dispelled like the potion can, so that's something to keep in mind. And you use his bounty. This can be done either as YOLO solo or in a group. Upgrade his bounty into Profitable Bounty, and he just farms parts for you. It's actually hilarious. But we're taking our Super Greed group with the Warding Pendant. This should negate one Shadow Elf attack, which might buy us enough time to kill stuff. Maybe. Elite Failed Experiment. Elite Shadow Elf. Elite Conjuress. Elite Spell Thief. Let's see if our greed can go all the way. Let's see. We have 2 priority targets here. Alright, here we go. Can you guess what one of them is? Oh. Okay. I saw that the contrast doesn't have any block, and we might be able to abuse that with the Sundering thing, but I think we're just going to try and turn 1 the Elite Failed Experiment.
Madness manifest.
Like we have in the past. I think that's the play.
Extinction of life.
Because if I can damage it enough that it thinks it's gonna die and then it explodes. Well, now it's dead. Okay. Now we need the Wrath to execute the Contrast. I think 2 stacks of this should be enough.
Savor these last few heartbeats.
So we're going to delay with Israfel. Do you die? Okay, good. He died first. Then we execute. And then I don't have enough Wrath, but that's okay. I'll just trap. Reduce initiative here. We're going after the Shadow Elf next, I think. Because the Shadow Elf is a problem. I missed one. Faura. Oh, that is 71% evasion. Holy shit. You are an evasive sod.
Your frail bodies fail you.
But that's fine. Because our angel cannot miss. You cannot evade my angelic wrath. The heavenly host itself demands your death. Alright. Congratulations, everyone. We greeted our way to victory. Feels good, man. How about no? It's fine. He won't do any damage. Secure the kill with Israfel. We can't miss, of course, because of the mechanical eye. Oh, by the way, the bounty hunter, he really needs a mechanical eye if you aren't using him as a YOLO solo character. I'm pretty sure the boiling blood gives him accuracy. But
soon this world will be mine.
His biggest weakness is that his accuracy scales awful. It's the lowest scaling accuracy in the game, beneath the Unfrozen and the Bone Golem. It's bad. He's real bad. Also, we got a second hourglass. In case our dear Baron falls over, which of course I do not wish for. We got some light armor. Sweet, sweet. So now we've finished out the alchemy tree. Got literally everything. We're going to begin our way to the FOD, I think. Just because there are some targets that we want the FOD for.
My magic will shake the very foundations of this world.
So along the way, we're going to be picking up the Blackest Lodge. This gives +3 Dread to all minions, very similar to the Wrath Unchained, just, you know, for Dread. And Sorrow. This is a single target stress ability.
Spells, hexes, curses, all are at my command.
And it's kind of meh. It's pretty meh. Slake with Darkness is also pretty meh. It just hits all enemies. I use Slake with Darkness for the most part to pierce, to get rid of wards, if I'm doing a stress build. Red Sonja. I don't feel like missing. Missing sucks. Have some attack power. Now, with Faura going first, the plus 15% damage is always going to be in effect now. 26 Sticker Souls, me. Why you do this? The worm isn't immune to debuffs, is it? It's just immune to stress. Slight spoiler alert. But this is the benefit of having played the game before. I get to see. Immune to stress. Okay. So we can burn it down. I'm going to keep my warding pendant on. Jeez, I'm going to do this again.
It's no goal, but it will do.
We really need to build up the statue. I think it's time we start building things up here. Our characters are pretty strong. They're basically online. Let's get a Lich. I still really enjoy his new skin. This is fantastic. So now we'll generate 8 more mana after combat. because we're pretty mana-starved, I think that's kind of important. We're using Infectious Lunacy a lot, because it's pretty good. 6 ward, okay. Okay. I think we get rid of the living armor first, because it's an easier target. And once the living armor is gone, we aren't that afraid of stuff and things.
Give them no mercy.
Only a little afraid of stuff and things. $17 times 13. An agony of... I don't think I can actually do enough damage to kill him this turn, so... We'll wait. I shouldn't have used Flower to pop the ward there. Owie. Alright, you're dead next turn, so let's do this little swapperoo.
Through pain.
This is the benefit, by the way, of having a bunch of Dompiers. No.
Ah, your frail bodies fail.
Because I can consistently move them about when one of them runs out of a defense, a block, or a ward. Pretty sure the dragon only does ward damage, so we're fine to continue punching it. For now. Be mindful that this isn't going to increase at all, though.
You will soon embrace your new existence.
Which is kind of my fault, but I didn't think about that. Wouldn't it be cool if Scythe of Oblivion went through block? That'd be cool. Strong, but cool. That's a lot of damage you're about to take.
Take everything from those who defend.
Oh, yeah. I can only go one more round pumping into this thing. 25 stacks. No. Alright. That should be dead. Now we need to start working on the Warden.
Being born was your first mistake. Opposing me? Your last.
Alright. And now we poke until we have enough Wrath to Infectious Lunacy. Or not Infectious Lunacy, to Scythe. And because Scythe generates, or excuse me, the Q, Dissection, is that what it's called? Because that generates Wrath, it shouldn't take too long. I'll delay. So I don't get hit.
Perish.
I go one more rounds. Okay. One more round. Then I kill it. I am going to take some damage here, but that's okay. A little bit of damage on Falra, who's probably the best person to take it, honestly. And Scythe. Almost. Almost enough. Ugh. This is hurting. This is why I wanted the horned one in the previous combat, but I think we're okay. Yeah. We got it. Ooh, okay. Good job. Good job, everyone. We persevered. Dragons are still spooky. What do we got? Spirit Spear? The Golden Rose. Close enough.
Dark collecting.
The Golden Golem, the Failed Experiment, the Conjuress, and the Elite Shadow Elf. This shouldn't be too hard, I think.
Ah, the smell of successful alchemy.
I'm going to make an Essence of Wrath. And I think that's it. Probably. Okay. You know, this, where is it? The Explosive Mixture could have gone a long way into killing the worm. We'll be equipping the Golden Rose for the first 2 turns of battle. All minions deal plus 25% damage. And if you believe that stacks with the Ashes of the Burned Witch, then my friend, you believe correctly. Have more attack. Power, we're still waiting. Okie dokie. Do I want to use any of these? Not particularly. Golden Golem, Veil Experiment, Sorceress, or Conjuress, excuse me. And the Shadow Elf. I think we're going to try and burn the experiment. I think we're just going to literally repeat last time.
Make them suffer.
So we burned the experiment. Ah, close. But at least it's dead next turn. And then we go after the Conjuress because she sets people on fire, and I'm not a fan of that. And I think I can even make it so that I can kill her? If I do this again. So I delay.
Terror will overflow.
I'm pretty sure she's just out dead. 220. You're not dead, though. Uh-oh. We have a bit of a problem. How big of a problem is it? So if I haste, I'll go before them with the bear. No, I won't, because it delays. Oh dear.
Now that's gonna leave a mark.
So now you're dead. You're not dead, but I can't actually kill you. The Conjuress and the Shadow Elf both hitting me is very troublesome. I have a lot of spell power right now, so I can probably use that to deal a lot of damage. I can take this kill.
One less annoyance in the world.
So I have to survive one turn, the Baron. I have to live one turn. That's it.
Ah, your frail bodies fail you. Strength through pain.
Oh, you missed! Baron! Oh, that was so close. Okay. You mean to ignition, right? Oh, that was terrifying.
Carve open their husks.
Good job, everyone. Good job, we survived. By using Fate, I'm gonna heal here. Okay. That was only a lot sketchy. Okay, he is dead.
As worthless as you were in life, you will be worth something in death.
If he chose to use the beam, I'm pretty sure the Baron wouldn't survive. I'm pretty sure the Baron was dead. I should have attacked and then... whatever. All that really matters is that we lived. That was so close.
My will is a tide that will wash away your pathetic civilizations.
And that is part of the reasons why this is super greedy. Like, that was with bonus to ward.
Skeleton will clean up this mess later.
Oh, no, it wasn't. I should have put that on. I should have put on the warding pendant. I forgot I switched it for the golden rose for maximum greed. Great. See, greed is good until it's bad. We were so close to dying. Another Halo, the Warrior Bones, reduces physical damage received by 50%, but increases magic damage received by 25%, and the Sacrificial Stone. Many restores 100% vigor when an ally dies.
Ah, I can use this.
None of these are particularly helpful, but the Warrior Bones just have an interesting synergy with a lot of things. One thing that people have discussed trying, and I never have yet, is combining the Warrior Bones with the Wizard Bones, which should make it so that the penalty just cancels itself out, and then you just have 25% resistance to both magical and physical attacks. I don't know if that works exactly like that, but that's kind of the theory that has been floating about. Now, I think I can do this without the Warding Pendant. I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to distill just in case.
It's no gold, but it will...
I want 100% health, just in case. I'm also going to build the next layer of the statue, which needs... Just kidding. No, I'm not. I thought it was 75 for some reason. It is 100. Elite Worm, Sorceress, and Conjuress. Okay. Yep, saw that coming. But I'm pretty sure that I can kill the Conjuress in one turn.
Take everything from those you defend.
I think.
Hope there will still be enough left to reanimate.
Is this... I'm 5 Wrath off. I can still do it if I don't use any Wrath here. She's going to take... Wow. Remember what I said about
Take everything
the
from
Warding
those
Pendant
who
and whatnot?
defend it.
Yeah. It's fine. We're fine.
Ooh, this will do nicely.
We're fine. Everything is fine. Now we just kill the dragon and move on with our lives. Should have used the Warding Pendant. How big is this? It's a lot. I do need to dispel every single turn. No. Oh, okay. Yeah.
End of magic.
I could have used this potion, I guess. I need the explosive mixture. Red Sonia, you're not allowed to die. I can't really move easily. Come on, Red Sonia, please. Oh. I'm alive. How am I alive?
This will be yours.
I'm just killing it. I'm hard killing it. I don't want the sorceress to finally get her mind together and remove the debuffs. Oh my goodness gracious.
You know, if this keeps up, I'll be done purging the world ahead of schedule.
Okay. Okay. Brain? It turns out that we need the Warding Pendant if there are 2 or more magical attackers. That could have ended in death for Red Sonia. And I think in most circumstances it would have. Vampire or Fallen Dumpier? Vampire. Now the vampire. Ah, the poor vampire. I think this is her old skin. I feel like the texture is very strange. But anyway, the vampire is in a weird spot. The vampire is kind of designed with a front brawler image, half pseudo build. Kind of. Like, her ultimate doesn't take a turn, so you can use it without consuming her turn. And it makes it so that in combat, 50% of the damage she deals returns as health. That's kind of front brawlery, right? But with no armor and resistance, maybe she can get quite a few block and ward now. She's kind of squishy, so she dies up front a lot. Plus 25 health is the most she can get. So people have been using her as a backliner because she has Berserk, which can make enemies lose 50% of their current vigor, so she can instantly chunk someone down 50%. Does give them bonus damage, unfortunately, but that's sometimes a trade-off. And she can also make it so that all attacks pierce, block, and ward of a specific character. So people like using her as a support ancillary type character, but she's just kind of weird. I don't know. Anyway, she's going into the statue.
Dead don't get to rest.
Anyway. Elite. Failed experiments. Elite. Warden. Elite. Spell thief. Elite. Blade mistress. Now I know what I just said about the warding pendant, but there's really only one magical attacker here. Right?
Now I will make mortals tremble before me. Well, even more than previously.
Oh, shh. I didn't look at this. That's not good. Anyway, I think I'm going to use the Grimoire here. Even though it would be really good for the last boss. Maybe. Scything the last boss every turn is probably the idea. Probably how we're going to win. So I guess it was mana source because we're low on mana. Alrighty then. Yeah, I didn't realize that was the pyromancer. Okay. But anyway. For this combat, I hope no one is surprised that we're killing the elite failed experiment.
Ooh, I hope there will still be enough left to reanimate.
22. Feels good. 220. Okay, you need one more hit. So he's dead. We'll delay. The Blade Mistress is next. As she meanders her way to the front line.
My kingdom comes.
This team looks terrifying, and perhaps by all other accounts is, but I kind of feel, after last combat, I feel pretty chill about this. You know what I mean? I'm not that concerned. We're gonna have another battle of attrition with the guard, though. Yep, saw that coming. That's why I delayed, so we can interrupt it. And go after the spell thief.
Frail bodies fail you.
And call it day. I have no idea what I'm going to do against the pyromancer. I haven't fought her in a hot minute. Which is why I was really hoping that it was the mad scientist. Oh well. Wow, I'm calling these today. Just like 100% called every single one of those. Unfortunately, couldn't get to move for that. I guess I could have used a spell. Delay. Poke. Does he do the guard if he's the last one?
Extinction of life.
I don't think so, actually. So we'll just get up all on his grill and kill him, I guess.
Madness manifest.
Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I had 80 mana, so I was close. I was on the way to recovering my mana before I did that. And now look where I am. I think I'm going to wait one turn so I get another dose of mana restoration.
Ah, your frail bodies fail you.
I'm going to take one hit here, but it's okay. This is free, so I might as well use it. That's the benefit of the Hourglass. It's pretty easy to get absolutely free Fate.
A predictable outcome.
Ooh, another Necromantic Flask. Would you look at that? A Soul Spring. Provide me something useful, will you? 33 Digger Souls. Not horribly useful. I guess we'll do this combat, and we'll leave the Pyromancer for next time. So we have Elite, Failed Experiment, Conjuress, Sorceress. I see no need for the Warding Pendant. Greed is good until it's bad. Here we go. I think we... I don't have a Wrath Potion. Oh dear. We can set up the Conjuress to die. I suppose. I'm trying to think. This is only 3. So even if I use this 3 times... Yeah, it's not worth it. It's actually more worth it just to go through her ward, which is weird. Because she has no block for me to chip away. I delayed this time properly for Faora to get the hit.
You
the
will
initial
soon
hit.
embrace your new existence.
Of course he would do that. That's fine. All within the plan.
Make them suffer.
Can I just outright kill you with this? I think I can. I was gonna Reaper, but I'm pretty sure now she's just dead. She's dead. Alright. Next. Guess just remove your ward. Because they're missing. Even with their 80% accuracy, they're still missing. Which feels nice. And I have a lot of block. So I guess we go to the Sorceress. Why not?
Give them no mercy.
This is her reward for being annoying. And she can't remove debuffs from herself, I'm pretty sure. I said that about the Bard, and it turned out she could, but I appear to be correct in this particular circumstance. I'm not going to use any mana. Because I don't need to.
Savor these last few heartbeats.
Actually, did I say I'm not using any mana? I'm using 3.
Strength through pain.
Are you dead yet? No. Now you're dead. I could have reaped you. But I'm pretty sure this is enough to kill you. 150 or 100. Meh. It's close enough.
Terror will
And if it doesn't,
overflow.
then I have wards for the explosion. I'll miss out on some parts, but 19. Okay. I see how it is.
Death
1 mana.
predestined.
Okay. I'm okay with
A
that.
sad display for mortal kind.
Missed out on a part, but that's okay. No biggie. Kind of a waste of this fountain then, huh? Next time.
Hey, I want to show you a little magic trick.
We got Slake with Darkness with our 3 points. This makes it so that this deals stress damage to all enemies. Again, I use it permanently for removing wards. And the Finger of Death is now available to us. We need 4 talent points, though. And next time, we combat the Pyromancer. How long has it been since I fought you? Been a while. She is incredibly scary. I found the Pyromancer is either the easiest thing to kill or the hardest thing to kill. And really nothing in between. Part of my concern, in fact, all of my concern, involves the Pyromancer's feature. Does not escape. Attacks that ignite don't deal damage to the Pyromancer. That is a very strange wording. Attacks that ignite don't deal damage to the Pyromancer. I was under the impression that she's immune to ignition, by the way. But does this just mean that, like, she'll be ignited by the ashes, but won't take damage from the attack? If that's the case, then this is going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy, but it is worth noting that her fire elementals are immune to ignition. That's a little spoopy. Well, I'm going to go think on how I've killed her in the past, and I suppose I'll get back to you about that. And you can let me know if you have any elite strats for killing the Pyromancer, because I really don't remember at all. I just have this sinking feeling in my gut that I'm going to die. But hey, we all have to go sometime. Thanks for watching. I hope that you enjoyed our purge through the catacombs. Next time we fight the Pyromancer for the first time in what feels like many moons. And we'll see if we can obliterate her, like we have many times in the past. Bye-bye!